everyone, and welcome to day 3 of your 7-day yoga challenge. Today we are going to take it nice and easy. We're going to incorporate some yin yoga moves to really stretch out those muscles and just relax our bodies. So without any further ado, let's get started. We're going to start in one of my favorite positions. We did this one yesterday. Put one leg in front of the other. You're sitting down on your sit bones. And you're just going to walk your hands forward and hang out here. I love this one for my hips. It really feels great. And right here, you just want to breathe. Make sure your hip bones stay on the floor. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, and just enjoy this little hip stretch. And gently walk your hands back. You can place your hands behind you. Inhale, lift your chest up. And if you want, you can add your hips to that clicks and then bring them down. Switch your legs so the other foot is in front, and we're going to do the same on the other side. Just walk your hands forward, keep your hip bones on the floor. If you can't put your elbows on the floor, don't worry, just stay right here wherever you are and breathe in it. It might feel good to go back and forth a little, and just make sure you relax your face. Enjoy the breath. Today is a calm and easy stretch day, so enjoy it. And then gently walk your hands back. Place your hands behind you. Inhale, lift your chest up. And if you want, you can add your hips up too. And bring it back down. Awesome, guys. From here, we're going to come into a pretty intense stretch for a lot of people. We're going to stretch the soles of our feet. How are we going to do that? We're going to come up onto our knees. Your knees are together, your feet are together. And you want to make sure that all your toes are under. So sometimes your pinky toe can try to escape. So make sure they're there. And we're just going to chill here. You're going to relax your shoulders, close your eyes, and just breathe. If this gets a little too intense, just lean forward, shake them out, and come back into it. So go ahead, close those eyes, and try to enjoy it. This one can be pretty intense, especially if you wear heels a lot, or maybe if you're a runner and you have a lot of pressure on those feet. So you just want to breathe through it, breathe in it. And while we're here, let me talk to you a little bit about yin. So yin really is the yin to your yang, you know, the calm. You always have two sides, yin and yang can be pita, which means you're very intense, heavy, fire, and then yin is more cool, calm, rest, and we need both in our lives. So if you do a lot of yoga, but a lot of power yoga, a lot of vinyasa yoga, that's great, but don't forget to have some yin classes to incorporate that resting and that cool down for your body, because otherwise you can get tired, you can get injuries. So basically, you really want to balance it out. All right, we're here for a few more seconds. I know maybe this is hurting slightly. Actually, it's really intense on my lower legs right now. Breathe, 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 breathe. Feels so good. And gently lean forward, paddle those feet out. Ooh, that was intense. From here, let's do just a few cat-cows. Inhaling, dropping that belly, looking out, chest forward. And exhale, rounding your spine. Looking at that belly button, pushing your hands away. Inhaling, dropping that belly. And exhale, rounding your spine. Nice. Tuck your toes. Come into a downward facing dog and pedal out those knees. Bringing down one leg and the other one. Maybe coming high onto your tippy toes and pushing those hands away from the floor. Nice. From here, we're going to come into another one of my favorites, a great yoga pose, half pigeon. as well. Your right knee comes to your right wrist, right foot to your left wrist. And you might have a tendency to fall over to one side. Try to stay up in the middle. You can put a pillow under your right glute or some books or a block. And we're just gonna chill here. We're gonna chill here for a longer time than we did yesterday because remember, we're taking it easy and we're really just stretching out the muscles. So you wanna find out, well, not find out, but you wanna feel where you wanna stay today. Maybe that's on your hands. And maybe you wanna come down to your elbows, maybe down to your forehead. Maybe you wanna stretch your arms out in front of you. Whatever feels good, find that place. In Yin Yoga, so in this calm yoga, you do, however, it has to feel good, but you do want to find your edge. So you want to be right against it. You don't want to have pain, definitely not, but you also don't want to get bored in your poses. So if you feel like this isn't stretching anything, I can't feel it, I'm bored, try to go a little deeper. Keep breathing, keep opening up, keep releasing into the pose, and surrender to the pose. Find your edge and slightly just feel into it. A few more breaths here. It might feel good to close your eyes. Remember to breathe deep here. Relax your jaw. Your teeth are not clenched, but they're nice and relaxed. I can really feel this when I worked out this morning and my right glute is stretching hard right now. That's also where yin gets hard because you hold the stretches for a way longer time. So you might feel like, oh, this is okay for 10 seconds or for 15 seconds or 20, but then after half a minute, you're like, what is going on? Surrender, relax. Let everything go. Nice, guys. If you're on your elbows, gently come back up to your hands. Ooh. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go to the other side. Go ahead and lean on your right booty, and you're gonna swing your legs around, left in front, right goes back. And gently make sure that right leg is straight behind you. Keep your left foot flexed, so the foot that's in front, you wanna keep active. Make sure your right leg is long, and inhale up. And find your edge. Maybe this is already burning on that left glute, so you could stay here. Maybe you want to add a pillow or a block under there. If you're up high, that's totally fine. Don't worry about it. You are exactly where you are supposed to be today. And then start breathing, start surrendering. And try to focus on your breath here. Following your inhales and your exhales. Releasing anything that you might have been holding on to. And let your breath take up space. Inhaling all the way in as much as you can and letting it go. So if you're doing this 7-day journey live or right now with us, this is a Sunday, and I love doing these kind of moves on a Sunday. You know, it's my rest day, usually depends. And on your rest day, it's great to give your body some extra love, and this is perfect for that. So really use that juicy breath here to go a little deeper into the pose to find your edge. If you feel any pain, then go back a little. Don't push yourself too much. There's no pushing here. It's just surrendering and breathing. Let's just take a few more breaths here. hands and then come back up. And this time we're gonna tuck our right toes in the mat and bring it back to a downward facing dog, pedaling out those feet. Good job, guys. All right, from here, bring your right foot between your hands. Bring that left knee to the floor. And we're just gonna stay here for a bit, letting that hip open. That psoas muscle, that's a muscle that comes all the way from your knee up basically, or from your top leg, all the way up to your lowest rib. And try to stay light on your fingers, your chest is forward, your heart is shooting love, like a Care Bear. I used to be obsessed with those as a kid, and maybe now, I don't know. But shoot your heart space forward, relax your shoulders. And for me, I can really feel this already, so breathe into it. Again, find that edge, but if it's too much, go back a little. Deep breaths here. These are really static poses. I often prefer a good active stretch. So one of these days we'll also do that. But since this is a yin-inspired class, I just wanted to really respect the stillness of the pose, which gives you more time to surrender into it and really let go, however frustrating it might be. I really had to teach myself to, and force myself a little bit to take some yin classes because I would get so frustrated. Like this pose would kill me. Because well, if you know me, I'm a big sporter, and besides yoga, I love all types of workouts like boot camp and running and cycling and all the squats, and that can really tighten up your muscles. So these longer stretches, you can get into that tightness. Let's take one more inhale, one more exhale. Nice. And gently go back. Maybe bring your hips back into a short hamstring stretch here. Flexing your right toes up. And then push yourself back into a downward facing dog. Whew, let's do the other side. Left foot between your hands, right knee down to the mat, low lunge. You can come high on your fingertips, shoot your chest forward. If you can't reach the floor, you can use blocks here, or stack some books, or put your hands on your knees. All right, look forward, relax your face, and deep belly breaths here. Relaxing your jaw, maybe closing your eyes. And observe if the side feels different than the other. With any move, you're gonna probably feel a slight difference, maybe a small difference, maybe a big difference. And there's no right or wrong, but it is really good to just observe and be aware of where your body might be tighter. And then you can pay some extra attention and love to that. Deep breaths. This might have started out easy, but right by now I can feel myself starting to really feel the stretch. Just a few more breaths here. Doing great. You'll also notice when you do these longer stretches, you might try to get your mind away from things, so you'll start fidgeting and, I don't know, touching your hair, touching your clothes, wiggling around. Anything that our body and mind can do as to not pay attention to what we're doing right now. So really try to be in the moment, be aware and feel it, and focus on your breath. Try not to fidget too much. I'm mostly telling myself this. Let's take one more deep inhale. And on your exhale, gently bring it back into that hamstring stretch. Half monkey is what we call this. Nice. And come back, place place your hands onto the mat, tap your right toes, and shoot it back into a downward facing dog. Good job, guys. From here, let's come into one of my, I'm calling all of these poses my favorite poses. But let's come into a good, just for a little more hip opening before we move on. Bring both your feet, so you're gonna come like this, to the outsides of your hands. Now this one, yogi squat, you can move around in it first. I want you to try to get your heels to the floor. If your heels can't reach the floor, go ahead and grab a book and put a book or 2 or 3 under your feet, or a blanket, a pillow, whatever you have laying around. Pause me, go get it, and then come on back. You're gonna bring your hands into prayer, and you're gonna push those elbows into your knees, so you're kind of pushing open slightly, and your heart is forward. So you might be right here. So really try to lift that chest up by pushing those elbows in your knees, and if you feel like you're gonna fall back, you could always get a pillow or a block and go and sit on it. That's a good place to start if this feels crazy for you. And we're just gonna stay here a little bit. So go ahead, close your eyes, relax your face. Deep belly breaths. Make sure you're not clenching your jaw. Just breathe into it. Nice, guys, you're doing great. So I started with yoga when I was 14 or 15, and I loved Vinyasa yoga. I was always doing the intense power yogas, Vinyasa yogas, probably until there's a spider. Ah! Someone help me. Let's see if it's gonna crawl on my mat. Oh my god, it just crawled onto my mat. Peace and love to all the animals, but still, I'm scared of spiders. But it's a little one, so it's okay. Okay, it went back off my mat. Thank you, spider. It's going the other way. Thank God. Anyways, what was I talking about? Well, we're pretending we're not in this intense pose. Oh yeah, I started with yoga, always did the intense ones, and only more recently I have tried to slow it down a little, and it's really been helping with my mental health, with just, you know, your body feeling good and relaxed at times as well. So incorporate it into it, guys. Take one more deep breath. Whew. All right, guys, put your hands on the floor, shoot your hips up, come into a forward fold, and maybe wiggle your hips from left to right. That'll feel good. Nice. Let's inhale, roll it up, reach up. And exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. Whew. Nice, guys. All right, let's do one flow and a few more moves, and then we're gonna call it a day. I told you this one was gonna be sweet and simple, but that doesn't make it less intense. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step it back into a plank. Bring your knees to the floor, your chest to the floor, and roll forward. Inhale into a baby cobra. And exhale, go ahead and sit back into a downward, not into a down dog, I mean into a child's pose. From this child's pose, go ahead, come up onto your knees, and you're gonna keep your hips over your knees and walk your hands out and in front of you into a puppy pose. Try to bring your chin onto the floor looking forward. If you can't touch the floor, don't worry, just look forward. Maybe you're here, maybe you're here, and if it really feels painful, you can go ahead and put your forehead on the floor. And I'm just gonna breathe here for about half a minute. Traditionally in yin yoga, you keep a pose for at least 3 minutes. But let's start here, right? Deep breaths, relax. Sounds really weird when I speak here. So I'm just gonna shut up for a moment and let you enjoy. bones back to your heels. Take a child's pose here. And go ahead, sit up. And we're gonna do just a few more. Go ahead and sit on both your sit bones. And you're gonna bring your one knee on top of the other knee. So my hips are actually pretty tight, which you'll notice. You're gonna try to really stack your knees here, but also sit down on both of your sit bones. And if you feel like, ooh, that's really hard, go ahead and sit on a block, on a pillow. I used to always do this pose on a block, but I'm trying to do it without a block now just because I'm too lazy to go and get it. But don't push yourself, don't force yourself. You can be uncomfortable, find that edge, but this should not be painful. All right, now you can stay here, close your eyes and breathe. But for those of you that want to have that little extra, inhale, bring your right arm up. Exhale, bend that arm and bring your left hand behind you. See if you can interlace your fingers. Keep your chest up, close your eyes and breathe. Deep belly breaths. You're doing great at home. I can feel this in my left hip. You can feel it in your shoulder or shoulders, but mostly my left shoulder. You guys, breathing, relax that face. And if you want to do the arm part, but your fingers can't reach, you could always hold on to the t-shirt or grab a towel or a scarf and hold on to that. Or a yoga strap if you have one. Doing great, guys. Just a few more breaths here. Surrender to the pose, let your hips open up. And inhale, let go of your arms. Maybe roll your shoulders up and back. Awesome. And let's switch sides. Ooh, lean back. And place the other leg on top. Get into the pose as gracefully as possible. Make sure you're on both your sit bones here. And go ahead and close your eyes. And if you did the arms on one side, please do the other side too. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Bring it down and grab your right fingertips or your t-shirt or a strap. Whatever you have close to you. Deep belly breaths. Nice, guys. You're doing good. We're almost at the end of this little stretch. Focus on your inhales and exhales. Feel yourself wide, your legs wide. Nice. Keep your feet flexed. Maybe sit on a block or on a pillow if you feel like you're leaning back. And lift your chest up. And for some of you, this will be more than enough. You can feel a nice stretch in those inner thighs. But if you want a little more, feel free to lean forward here with a straight spine. So you're really coming from your hips. I'm not rounding, but with a straight spine, I'm bringing my chest forward, keeping my feet engaged, and stopping wherever you want to go. Deep breaths here. You can close your eyes again. Maybe after a while, you can go a little deeper, walk your hands a little more forward again. It's very tempting to let go of those legs, but keep them engaged. Toes up to the sky. And then feel free to let your head drop. What feels really nice here is if you have a big pillow or a yoga bolster to put it up right here and just lean your head against it. But otherwise, you could also do that on top of your elbows. Well, lean on your elbows and grab your face in your palms. And just breathe here. Some of you might be flat on the floor. Good for you. And some of you are sitting up and really feeling it. I'm proud of you because it's not easy to stretch. A lot of people think it is. A lot of people take it for granted and don't do it, but it can be frustrating to be in a position for a longer time. So really breathe into it. Relax your faces, relax your shoulders, keep your feet flexed. Nice, guys. If it feels good, move from left to right a little. I guess this is not really part of yin, but I do like moving around a little. It just feels good. Let's just stay here for one more inhale and one more exhale. And then gently come back up. Ooh, close your legs, put your feet together. That feels nice. Maybe windshield wiper your legs, let your knees drop to one side and the other side. And let's bring it down and finish this exercise, well, this yin-inspired class on the floor, our feet touching in reclined butterfly. And just relax here. You can open your hands up to the sky or bring your hands onto your belly. Take a few deep breaths. And I'm going to finish here, but you can stay here for as long as you want. Really letting those knees fall open. If it feels painful, put some pillows under your knees, all right? Thank you so much for flowing with me today. It was day 3. You did it. I'm proud of you. I hope this stretch opened you up a little bit. And tomorrow we're back to a more spicy flow. Thank you so much. My name is Alice. Hope I'll see you on Instagram at the Alice Avery. And if you have any questions, thoughts, doubts, or whatever, definitely feel free to send me a message.